Hello, everyone. Welcome to the SIG meeting. Today is June 11th. This is a meeting that is covered under the Kubernetes Code of Conduct, which boils down to be excellent to each other. We have pretty light agenda for today, but before we get started, let me see. Okay, we have a note taker for today. Sasha, thank you for taking that. And let's start with recurring topics. And the first one is, do we have anyone new on this call that would like to introduce themselves?
Thank you. My name is Vandit. I am from India. I am a CSE Bachelor of B last year student. Apart from that, I'm active in a community, hanging out with the people and talking with the like-minded people. That is some of the things that I'm doing. I'm also as a developer, lead my in a community, you can say. And as a professional, I am a Azure DevOps engineer, working with the UK-based organization. So yeah, that's about me. So happy to be here in a call and learning more about the initiative that is run by you and couple of folks. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you for joining. Welcome. Do we have anyone else? Okay, if you want to introduce yourself anytime, feel free to drop us a message in Sigil's channel in the Kubernetes Slack, and we would be very happy to see you. The next thing that we have are sub-project updates, and we will start with release engineering. I can provide a quick update on patch releases. The patch releases are originally scheduled for today, but looking at the how things are going right now, we might have to delay them for a day because of Go updates. Go released security patch releases last week, but it took us some time to implement them in Kubernetes, and some PRs are not even yet merged. For example, we are waiting for all images to be built. I hope that this will be done in about 1 or 2 hours from now, and then we can resume actually restart the release process. And depending on the release manager availability, we might or might not be able to finish that today. But the worst case, we hope that latest tomorrow, everything will be sorted out. Uh, then we have about OBS packages. There are no updates, and the same goes for the supply chain security. As far as I know, there are no updates. Does anyone maybe know anything about supply chain security? Yeah, okay. Uh, and for the artifact validation, I started up without the nodes, but unfortunately, we decided to cancel the LFX project that we have originally announced, that we were planning on doing this term in the LFX. So the reason for that is that we are not really ready for that, because the proposal that we originally thought about finishing by now is not ready yet. And we also have to do some other stuff, like a little bit better understanding the promoter right now, trying to make it possible to run it locally and have it properly documented. So when someone new onboards the project, it's easier to start and to actually work. And because of that, we made a decision that it is better to postpone the project and to hopefully apply for the next term, which is going to be in fall. So if you're interested into that, you can keep an eye on our channels, and we will make sure to announce. And also, if you're interested to contribute to the promoter and artifact validations efforts, we always welcome folks. At this point, we are planning on doing some work about researching how everything works and documenting. So the plan is that a couple of us will go through the project, see how everything works, see how we understand it, try to take some notes, to write something down, and based on that, document what do we have right now. And we will be working with folks to understand what do we need to implement. So we have the complete tool chain for promoting supply chain security at Apple. And I think that's it from the release engineering side. Are there any questions before we proceed? Okay, I will take that as a no. The next is release team. Do we have anyone from the release team in this call?
Hello.
Okay, looks like, oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. Did you ask that if anyone is from the release team in this call, or did I misunderstand the question?
Okay. Okay, that sounds good. As far as I see from Slack, there's the enhancements freeze party happening on Friday, this Friday, 14th June at 2 a.m. UTC. So if anyone is interested into that, so that you know there is also a meeting link to join. Uh, okay, any questions about sub projects before we proceed to open discussion? Okay, we have only one topic in open discussion as of now, but I just forgot one thing. Please leave your name in the at this list. I just shared the agenda for this meeting, and in open discussion we have one topic, that this is removal of LCD version ref from base images. I'm not sure who left that, but if anyone wants to talk about that.
Yeah, that's me who added it. So I was just doing a little bit of digging on how like the base images are built, and that's where I encountered this XCD version, which is like defaulting to 0.0.0 for like all the base image builds. And basically, it's a parameter that we are not using. So I just raised a PR to remove it, but like from the past discussions that's there, it seems like it's like a redundant parameter. So if there is any reason to keep it, like I would like to know about it if there has been already discussions around that, like to keep it. Otherwise, like my suggestion would be if we can remove any unused parameters that
First of all, thank you for raising this PR. I had a chance to look at it and it seems okay to me, but I wasn't sure about the historical context because as far as I could get from the Git history, we previously had some etcd builds in cross and that appears to be dropped at some point, but etcd version has been left. In general, this should be fine from my point of view, but I also wanted other folks to chime in and provide some feedback if removing this is okay or not.
Yeah, sure. Thank you for that. Yep.
And yeah, I will also share the PR link in Zoom chat. I am wondering if we should eventually ask Dims or someone who has been fiddling with the build stuff recently. Maybe they have some idea, but I think from releasing side, we should be good.
Okay. Okay. Yep.
Okay, are there any questions about this topic or any other topic to discuss? Okay, then I would say this was a rather short meeting, but it was nice to see you all here. And I wish you all a nice day. If you have anything, feel free to drop on our Slack channels. I wish you a wonderful rest of your day and see you other time. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.